Show goes on, baby. Show goes on. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys had an amazing morning. It's Friday. Another week has gone by. Cathie Wood on Cnbc. Give me 1 second, guys. So she has Tesla, Roku, DocuSign, Peloton, Doge. Tom, first one in here. Let's go. Ragnar, what's going on, buddy? Do a backflip, baby. Victor, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Victor, are you familiar? I know you're familiar with coins. Sushi, or the other one, what's the other Dogecoin? Similar to Doge. Shiba, I think it's called Shiba. What's going on, Keith? Yeah, back for one more hour. Chris, what's going on? Hey, guys, Dogecoin is creeping back up. We're at 63.94, so close to 64 again. So you can see that little bounce we're having here. I just traded sushi. Yeah, it's like what's sushi at, like 16 bucks? Yeah, you see that bounce. What's going on, Daniel? You see that bounce there on Doge right now. Tomorrow's Saturday, so you can kind of see that anticipation for tomorrow. Sushi ranked number 69. That's a sign. Oh, 93,000 watch this. I like how it tells you that. Um, it's up 5%. I just sold some Doge at 63. There we go. Locking some of those profits. You traded it for Cardano. What? Oh, it tells you what's trending. Franklin. Franklin? And it has the Benjamin Franklin from the $100. I think that's what it is. I think Ethereum's gonna drop to like 3,000 soon. Does anyone think that? Where's Cardano at? You sent me a message on Twitter. Let me check. Because I have two Twitter accounts. My personal one, right? There we go. So it's Ragnar's birthday, right? Raggy, right? Raggy? Raggy's birthday, guys. I'm the first sub right here. Look, first sub. Everybody go sub to Ragnar. I'm gonna copy and paste the link right here. First sub, baby. I'll watch this one later, but I'll make sure to drop a like. Happy birthday, baby. Get those gains. Get those tendies. Uniswap would do better. It's undervalued. I've heard of WooCommerce, yes. WordPress too. Let's see the stonks. How are the stonks? Twitter was at 53. Yeah, it's pulling back. Twitter might sink under. It's like a make or break for these. I'd hate to see these trade flat. So they're gonna push up to 60 or it's gonna come down under 52. AMC going to close above 10. That's what we predicted. It's at 940s. So I think it pulled back slightly. It pulled back here midday. I don't know why. But at least it's green. At least AMC's green. It's had an 8-day losing streak. I mean, take a look at the daily. Nothing but red. So it's nice to see it at least green today. But maybe $10, you could get that spike. Maybe. It might be a stretch, but you never know. We have 45 minutes. A lot can happen in 45 minutes. GameStop is at 161. GameStop had this weird midday spike here at 10 a.m. Anybody know why? GameStop unusual activity. Options activity. Peloton's also pooping itself, guys. Ethereum Classic, by the way, is another hot one. Thanks for bringing it up, Chris. ETH Classic. No, Ethereum Classic is pulling back, but look at the bigger picture. Year to date, it's almost up 2,000%. So we're seeing that pullback there. I'm waiting for the Ethereum pullback. Anybody else waiting for some of these big ones to pull back, like Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin's been kind of stuck. Oh, we had it at 14. Damn. Where's my chart at? What the? Oh, there we go. Wait, I'm confused. The stamp software. Why is it showing 49? Am I like on the wrong thing? You don't think Ethereum's gonna dip under 32? There we go. I think we're going for 3K on Ethereum. Even Bitcoin's been struggling, man. Bitcoin has been struggling at 50. That peak here, let's actually zoom out a bit. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is one of the best ones for swing trades. We topped at what, like 60 something? Around 60K. Pulled on back. We had that sell off here, that scare, that one Saturday. But I'll actually like buy one whole Bitcoin if it does come to like 40 though. If we have a significant drop. I'm happy to hear that, Ragnar. At these prices, I don't think so, man. I'm not a buyer. If Ethereum does break 36, it might just top out like a 38, maybe 4K. Get that one last final push here on the daily. But it looks overextended, man. Let's go on Twitter. Let's see what's cracking on Twitter. So we have Cathie Wood at 1 p.m., guys, at market close. Yeah, I covered Viacom in the video, so I just have to edit the video today. Looks like Viacom chart before the plunge. Yeah, that's the thing. Even with like Tesla on the daily, I remember I was wrong when we were coming up here. It was right here. So like late December, it was like just gapping up, shooting up, and I said it has to come down. It's gonna come down. I was so wrong. It went up to like 880 something. So it kept on running. So it can keep on running, but you have to understand there's gonna be a pullback. You know, I don't want to get caught on the wrong side. But for Viacom, I think this is so oversold, undervalued too. This is on my watch list, so stay tuned for this one on the video tonight. So they got an upgrade, huh? Oh no, I understand what you mean. The chart, right? You're looking on the daily. You're comparing them. Let's see what's trending on Twitter. Uh, Jimmy Carter. Nothing important. Nothing important. Yeah, it is undervalued too. I think I read that they paid off 2 billion of their debt. Dogecoin is at 65, man. 65 now. It's moving, it's moving. What do you guys think will happen? Do you guys think Elon mentions Doge in some way? Maybe Bitcoin, maybe Tesla. So there's two Twitter handles for the whales, the big purchases, the big buys, the big sells. For crypto, it's give me 1 second. Unusual whales is for stocks. Unusual whales. And for crypto, it's whale alert. So unusual whale for stocks and whale alert for big for crypto. Like it's showing 53 million or 15,000 Ethereum transferred to an unknown wallet to Bitfinex. We were gonna have Robert on right now, but I think he's out and about, so he's kind of busy on that. I just refreshed my Twitter. There's other things trending. Goldman Sachs. We talked about the crypto on that, and Dogecoins is back in trending. Dogecoins. So it's like all the banks are back, baby. And I think Goldman Sachs said a while back that Bitcoin and crypto wasn't a real asset. It's funny. It's funny. So what was it? I think J.P. Morgan folded. Sachs, Morgan Stanley, maybe Citibank, I believe too. The tables have turned, baby. Let's pull up. Does anybody here actually like day trade, maybe swing trade crypto? Apart from holding long term and just holding for months, maybe even years. Does anyone try to catch those spikes, those dips? I'm curious. Especially on something like Bitcoin. I know the fees can be in the pain in the ass too. Let's see, let's see. Vic says he tries. Is it more on the what do you mean, like try as in keyword? I think the fees would be horrible. I'm trying, but it's hard because you really have to stay tuned. Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's 24/7, man, over the weekends, I think we can nail something. That's what I do with Doge. So we're not that far off from the highs. I think we'll hit new highs by tomorrow. I mean, the fees aren't bad if you're able to come out profitable, you know? So immediately when you initiate a trade, you're already in the hole. You're starting negative. Anytime I sell, it goes higher. That's what happens all the time, man. But if you're taking profits, you can never go broke. I do this with altcoins just starting out. It's insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's insane. What's going on, William? We're just talking about crypto here. Kind of another slow Friday. Not like earlier this week where we have massive sell-offs, massive dips. Yeah, all these new coins have opportunity. What's going on, Selena? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you here. Are you still holding Doge? I believe you said you had some Doge, right? Since February, I turned 20,000 into 44. 44K or $44? Hopefully it's 44K. Okay, there we go. Check out CCXI. Oh, you know I love me a dead cat, baby. Oh, what happened? A Second King, shout out to you for bringing up this stock. Huge shout out to you. What just happened? Oh my gosh. JP Morgan cut their price target to 17 from 57, uh 28 from 101, 26 from 93. Yeah, I guess they got wrecked on some of oh, it was halted too, news pending. I guess they got wrecked on some of their yeah, some of their testing. Chemo. No, but let me see. What's today? Is the 7th, right? So the 7th. So initially on the 4th is when poo poo started hitting the fan. Damn, circuit breaker all the way down too. There it is. FDA briefing document for Avacopan identified areas of concern which raise uncertainties about the interpretability of data and clinical meaningfulness of results. Damn. Obviously, this is not going to be a hold for me. Earnings in August. I'm going to set a couple of alerts. That's quite the collapse, though. I mean, even think about the people who got in yesterday thinking at $28 that this was the bottom. They had lawsuits getting filed against them because of that news too. Yeah, kick a stock while it's down. That's why sometimes the best play is just be patient and wait till you see you have every piece of news out. And I also like going on Twitter and seeing what people are saying about the stock just to get that sentiment of what where people's heads are at. Seems like not a lot of people are talking about it. Let me see. But that's such a nasty collapse. Holy, it's down 60% today. Would I invest? Investing is different from trading, my friend. I would trade, but I would not invest. There's not a lot of people talking about this. That's funny because Jordan Belfort just tweeted 2 minutes ago, you can't catch a falling knife. It's like he's giving us a sign. He said I can't catch it. This is a falling knife. Imagine getting puts. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can't really expect things like this. This is just breaking. Why do you think this stock got halted? Because everyone trying to find the exit. Damn. Thanks for bringing this up, though. This makes an interesting play. I mean, if you really think about it, how lower can this go? If someone said that yesterday, I mean, it went obviously lower, but at $9, $10, it is tempting though. It might be one of those things that wants to recover the weekend, and yeah, Monday might be different. Let the panic settle. This is exactly what happened with Alibaba too. That's what I'm saying. How low? I mean, if someone asked themselves that yesterday, how low can this go? I mean, it dropped from 48 and you're sitting at 26, you got cut in half, and you're trading at 10 today, you're down 60%. How lower can this go? You know? I'm invested till Monday. I kind of want to swoop up some shares. The stock was at 794 in late November, though. Crazy. Yeah, we're back at those levels. Jokes on Balfour. There are many times the whole account has been a falling knife. It's interesting because I believe someone brought up this stock. I think someone brought this up last week, guys. The ticker looks too familiar. I think someone brought this up before all of this, by the way, before the collapse. How are the wheat stocks today? Tilray, Sundial, maybe green still today. Yes, sir. 7%. All right, let's see. Someone put sold my CCXI at a 50% loss. I had bought 2 days ago. Ouch. What a fool I was. I had myself posted several comments saying the steroids were used in the AVP arm also. I got lured by the drop in the price this week. So it seems like he also bought the dip, but it's one of those situations where you buy the dip and it keeps on dipping. Data was flawed. Trials had failed. Good luck at seeing any efficiency. Insiders were selling like gangbusters. Lesson learned. Oh, wow. Look what this guy says. Multiple analyst downgrades indicate bottom. Funny. What other stock did we just cover that had a lot of downgrades on the stock? Viacom. Viacom was another one. A ton of downgrades. So, based off what this guy's saying, he's saying this is the bottom. And from the looks of it, 37 is holding pretty well. Let's be patient. Let's wait and see. Most people don't know how to scale in. Exactly. This is why I only have 15 shares of Twitter. This is a nothing burger. I'm waiting for a sub 50. I don't want to get caught and end up like unfortunately this guy where you size in way too fast, way too soon. It keeps on dipping and you get clapped. I'm guilty of that on Tesla. Same thing happens to me all the time on Tesla. I get wrecked. Check out Nokia. Yeah, Nokia, is it still moving? The above five still. It's holding. It's up 5% today. This one obviously doesn't have like the momentum I'd look for in the volatility for a day trade, but I said this stock was doing nothing at $3, and look at it now. So I was 100% wrong on this one. 100%. It keeps on moving. Look at the daily. It looks like a massive cup and handle is ready to come. But I'm not a buyer of Nokia. Oh, GameStop 160s. We went red on GameStop today. We just went red. That's knock knock. That's funny. That's funny. When I said wheat, I said WEED, not wheat. No, I think YouTube's a little butthurt and sometimes flags us for saying that. Wait, what? I'm confused. Lucid Motors just tweeted, oh my gosh, May 7th. Oh wow. These freaking pump and dump scam artists. Wow. First deliver a vehicle, man. Guys, look what they tweeted. Guess who is making an appearance during Saturday Night Live? Lucid Motors. Look at the time. 11:58. And look at the time the stock went up. 11:58. Look how fast people are. I mean, we're holding CCIV, so this benefits us, but come on, maybe. Let me see some deliveries. Guess whose stock is still not gonna go up? Someone put LOL. It's up. Wasting money on advertising. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. Wasting money on advertising when you haven't released a real product yet. Hope you're not wasting money on advertising when you haven't got your products to customers. That's exactly what I'm talking about. People are not wrong on that for sure. Oh boy. What a way to pump. Oh man. It smells like Trevor Milton. How are they doing? How's Nicola doing? 12%. This was probably like the biggest scam. You guys remember Nicola? The biggest pump and dump scam? Oh man. Push these cars down the hill. I wonder who's buying. What's going on, Darth? Oh, what's going on, Will, before vacation? There we go. Ooh, that's an ugly red candle on Tesla. What just happened? Is this the end of the week sell-off? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Did this just come out right now? Or it came out earlier? Tesla crash and Guangdong sparks a new round of safety concerns. It's every little accident these guys have is magnified. Like, are you kidding me? Doge is back to 64, guys. Doge is creeping. It's at 64. Friday attendees, yeah, locking some of those profits. It's Friday. People like clearing their portfolios over the week and start fresh on Monday, baby. Nothing wrong with that. I can't believe I haven't been making trades, guys. What trades did I make this week? Twitter? I think Tesla. We sold Tesla. I don't even remember. I didn't even get to pull the trigger on Peloton, but thank you for bringing CCIXI. For those of you who just joined, take a look at this stock. It was at a high of 70 back in February, and the stock is now at $9.55 of a low. Holy moly. Oh my God, we have Cathie Wood. Is she on? Let me see it. There's no way she is on right now. I thought they said market close. I got baited.
One firm like ours, there's a whole ecosystem around us. We went from 10 billion to 80 billion in 10, 11 months. That was pretty parabolic. And of course, we were very grateful for those flows, and we're still grateful for the flows we are getting. But that's parabolic. We are used to exponential growth. That's what we do. Our strategies, our innovation platforms, we believe are going to scale exponentially, and therefore our capacity should scale exponentially. 10 to 80 billion was a little faster than that. And so we've taken risk control measures so that we do not own too much of one stock. And you'll also see we've seen an explosion of IPOs around innovation, secondaries, SPACs are all about innovation. So we are getting more and more opportunities to scale with these newer companies participating in the innovation space.
Cathie, I wanted to talk Tesla, one of your favorite stocks.
Go, baby!
Because that's part of the performance issue. It's off 25% from the highs. And there's some real questions right now about the reliance on autopilot and whether that has led to some deaths. You have been super bullish on Tesla's autonomous future and the vision of robo-taxis. Isn't that problematic, given some of the concerns here around safety?
Actually, I think we've gotten some very important information recently that Tesla is seeing its way through, so to speak, to autonomous, and that is they've decided to take radar out of the ecosystem and just depend on vision, computer vision, CV, so 8 cameras. I think they're getting much closer. And, you know, as far as autonomous, when anyone talks about safety in an autonomous vehicle, they have to consider the alternative. The alternative is human-driven travel. Humans are responsible for 80% plus of all fatalities in automobiles. And so autonomous is going to really take that issue away from us. So we think that we're much closer than most do. We think we're probably not as close as Tesla thinks it is. But we do think within the next 2 years, we're going to see some really surprising breakthroughs from Tesla. We've been watching Waymo and Cruise Automation here, and we think they're probably struggling with how to scale that business. We think Tesla is going to go autonomous at scale or much more quickly than any of its competitors.
And then there's the China issue. They seem to be really clashing with customers on social media, the public, and the government. What do you think is going on there, and how much of a risk factor is that for the stock and the business?
Well, we do think that that China wants its locals to win. We saw, I think just in this week, NIO, because of the battery swap system it has, no matter what it's pricing its cars at, it's going to get subsidies, whereas the Model Y will not get subsidies in China. So there is some favoritism for locals, but we found something out very interesting this week. If you look at the drop in share of Tesla's cars in the electric vehicle space in China, what you will also see is an increase in the number of exports to Europe. And in talking to the company, we found it curious. And it seems that the quality of cars being built in China, in that super modern factory, the quality is much higher than those being built in Fremont. And we know that the European customer used to beautiful German cars is very particular about quality and design. And we think Texas will be a step up as well. So Fremont's just a very old plant. So it was very interesting to learn that. And so I think that Tesla will manage the issue you've identified and that many are discussing by exporting to the rest of the world. And I think China's going to like that. China has not been a big exporter of autos to the developed world. This will be a feather in their cap.
Interesting theory. Cathie, we have a lot more to talk about with you, a lot more names to get to. So please stay with us if you would. We're going to take a quick commercial break here on Closing Bell. More
If
with
you
Cathie
would.
Wood and including some of her other favorites like Teladoc, Zoom, and Coinbase. We'll be right back.
Oh, I need to hear the Coinbase. I need to hear her stance on Coinbase, guys. All right, so there, the ETF is it's not reacting. It's not reacting. Let's move this to the side really quick. Doge, we got to move you to the side. Let's pull up Tesla, see how this reacted. Not much, not much. There it is, ARKS Invest. Cathie Wood discusses, and Neo too. She's so right on that. Neo being a favorite in China, 100%. Tesla, Neo, no matter what, it's gonna follow. Neo and Tesla are gonna follow each other. Look at the chart on Tesla today. Morning run, pullback. Look at Neo's. Morning run, same time, pullback. It's the same thing. If Neo has amazing Neos and Tesla tanks, I'm pretty sure Neo will tank. I'm interested to see the Coinbase, man, because I got clapped on Coinbase IPO day, and I'm kind of bearish on Coin. So yesterday we had the price target of 250 hit. Today we're at 263. What is my plan for Doge? I mean, I don't have any Doge. I got wrecked on Doge 2 at 5 cents. Can you believe I sold at 5 cents? I don't even want to do the math on how much I would have been up. But that's just me. You guys know me. I take losses really quick. I stay to my plan like this. I don't care, man. If my plan's not there, it's not going my way I want to, I'll take the L. It sucks, of course, but I think tomorrow is a very important day for Coinbase. It might, not Coinbase, a Dogecoin. It might be a make or break. It's either going to hit 780s, go to $1, if there is a mention in Saturday Night Live with Elon, or it's going to pull back to a healthy medium, a pullback to a decent support level, healthy pullback, and it's going to have future rallies. It's going to rally in the future. We just don't know the levels, the range. No, I got wrecked. No, Will, I got clapped. I'm bleeding with Coinbase. I don't even like looking at it. What are you in with on Coinbase, Victor? Don't tell me you bought the IPO at 400. There's a funny picture on on Twitter of Kramer where Kramer tweeted, "We love Coinbase to 470," and it shows a picture of the chart, and the person got blocked by Kramer. Kramer's been kind of weird lately on Twitter, guys. He kind of disappointed me because look what he tweeted. He tweeted this. He said AMC should thank Wall Street Bets for standing there and taking a beating at its offered stock. What a bunch of jovial degenerates. I kind of don't like that.
We are back with ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood, who joins us exclusively today. Cathie, thank you for taking the time. A lot of your favorite stocks are the classic stay-at-home plays, Teladoc, Zoom Video, Peloton, and investors have soured on them lately. Number one, because it seems like it would be as good as it gets during the pandemic and a big pull forward in a lot of their revenue. And number two, you look at some of these earnings reactions and you've seen some really sharp sell-offs and questions about whether they're overvalued. Why are you sticking with them?
Well, we legged into them as in this period. We had sold actually into the coronavirus because we saw these stocks soaring and many of our others completely misunderstood. So we made some what turned out to be very good moves in terms of their relative appreciation one to the others. And we have been legging back into them in this period because they've been cut in half, most of them. So what you are saying about stay at home and the disaffection with them in the marketplace, seems to be getting priced in. And we think these are platform companies. They're for the new world that are harnessing data. And we're in a period now. Many people think we're going back to the old world. I don't think so. Better, cheaper, faster, more productive, more creative is going to. We're not going back to the old world. We really, even thinking about digital work. I know at our firm we're debating exactly what our hybrid strategy is going to be and how it's going to work. But I think Zoom is going to become essential. It is part of the enterprise software stack and technology stack. Communications is the largest part of that stack. And we think that Zoom is going to take a bigger and bigger chunk of that stack. One of the things I was, and from our own experience, we know, Zoom's at its best inter-company. Many people say, well, what about Teams, Microsoft? This is, this is why Slack had to sell out to Salesforce. This is different. Microsoft cannot scale, we don't believe, the inter-company communications. They're very good at intra, and we use Microsoft in-house. But inter, we think that's going to be Zoom's market, and we do think it's going to take more and more of the traditional communication stack, PBXs, for example.
What about Apple? Not a typical ARK stock, but you have owned it in a fund, and I've noticed that you've been selling it, and in fact have halved your position this week. Why?
Yes, what we do as a bull market extends, as it did last year, we usually put into the portfolio, since we cannot hold any cash, we put into the portfolio, I'll call them cash-like innovation stocks. So the FANGs certainly meet that criteria. They're acting like defensives. They truly are. On days when utilities and staples do well, very often communication services are doing well. So during a period of volatility like we've just seen, we will sell those stocks and move into either our more pure play or earlier stage innovation companies that are being hurt by the risk off.
Cathie, you grabbed some attention and news recently by buying into Twitter. Talk us quickly through the rationale, and I guess, are you buying more given that it's pulled back again of late, trading it down about $52?
Yes. So Nick Gruce is our analyst on Twitter, and he's been experimenting with Spaces, which is their version of Clubhouse. He loves it and thinks that could do very well. We also think that tipping, and this had been a rumor for a while, they announced it today, I believe, that tipping might become a bigger deal for Twitter than most people anticipate. Might be much more important to their monetization strategy. And as you know, we understand at ARK the power of Twitter. We are pushing our research out through Twitter. It is our most productive social network. It is helping our analysts engage with and become a part of the communities they are researching. There's nothing like Twitter to do that. And I think a lot more knowledge workers are going to be forced into, or lured into, onto the platform for that reason.
Cathie, away from your positions, I wanted to ask you about Bill Huang, who, as you know, has been in the news lately behind Archegos. And Bloomberg reported that he's a backer of yours. And I was just wondering what that meant and how well you know him and whether you've shared investment ideas with him.
I know Bill Huang. I met him actually through a church. We were both advisors to what was called the Financial Services Ministry, younger people going through the financial services industry, especially in New York City. So that was in 2013. And on our way back from that event, we were exchanging stock ideas back then. And I know he bought into one of the stocks in which we had a high degree of confidence, Netflix. And he hadn't been involved at all in US stocks. He had mostly been involved in Asian stocks. So he was very interested. And, we chatted a bit about media generally in the United States. So, yes, he did provide the seed for our first 4 ETFs, and we were very grateful to him. It was at a time where market makers were sick of seeding new strategies because they'd be stranded with $2 million stuck in an ETF that doesn't go anywhere. So we needed to go out and find that seed. And Bill, hearing what I was saying about the company that I was going to start, and I did share that with everyone at that retreat, was very intrigued, and very intrigued with the stocks we were interested in. He was just beginning to learn about them. I have not spoken to him. I sent him a note after I heard about the unfortunate events that we've all witnessed, and I'm wishing him well. But he was there for us in the early days, and we're very grateful to him.
Do you know if he still had any capital in any of your ETFs in recent months? Obviously, there'll be a lot of banks chasing any remnants of capital that's left.
Yeah, to be honest, I have no idea. As you know, with ETFs, we don't know who our shareholders are. The idea at the time was to seed. I've never asked him if he kept the money in. If he wanted to volunteer, he might have, but no, we've never had that conversation.
Well, Cathie, thank you so much for this extended conversation. As always, it's a pleasure to catch up. Cathie Wood, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Cathie.
Right. Bye-bye.
Just under 5 minutes, left of the trading day. Let's get into the closing bell market zone. Commercial-free coverage of all the action going into the close. Cnbc senior markets coming in. Mike Santoli here to break down these crucial last few minutes of the trading day.
All right, guys,
today we've got Axonic Capital Director.
Screw this guy. We got 3 minutes left before the market closes. We'll see how they perform. I know they're heavy on Coinbase, like they said, Roku, T-Dog, Zoom, Peloton. See how Peloton is doing into the market close. We'll cover 83, still coming down. CCXI is still selling off towards the lows, guys. If you guys don't know, this stock collapsed. I think she did talk about Coinbase, but earlier. I think we got in late. I thought they said market close. I think as in market close, they mean 15, 20 minutes before market closes. But I'm still debating. I literally have 2 minutes to decide if I want to buy some CCXI. It was at $70, and now it's completely destroyed. A bunch of downgrades on this stock. It's closing near the lows at 1050. Actually, no, 955 was the low. So 1050 is where it's at right now. Let's take a look at GameStop right now. AMC 160s, AMC 947. We didn't get that push to $10. But after being on an 8-day losing streak, you guys, I'll be pretty happy if I would a shareholder and take a green day. So as for Dogecoin, we're sitting at 64 cents. Something tells me about Dogecoin, man. My gut is like, this might be a sell and use event. That's what I think. What do you guys think? I don't know what she said about Coinbase. She said some things that really kind of confused me. Like when she said cash-like innovation stocks. What does that even mean? Cash-like innovation stocks. Does anybody have an idea? Because I have no idea. Take a look at this video from the Tesla that got in an accident, I think in China. So I think the driver passed away, but I don't understand the situation, like why he's going so fast. Why is he speeding like that? That's unfortunate. I think I need to wear my orange suit. Set some alerts on this one. This ain't leaving my eyesight. Yeah, that car was like a missile. That it was going way too fast. Doge is totally pumped for Elon on Saturday, but I'll hold long term anyways. Cash. It's cash like, not cash lag. Innovations like sound like fancy talk. Stable stocks that don't have major fluctuations. Okay, that makes sense. I was just a little confused on that. Is it me, the only one who buys Coinbase by 305 euros? There we go. Oh, we have a couple seconds. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy. No, I didn't get. I didn't buy, guys. I can always buy after hours, but I'm not a big fan of after hours. So I'm trying to see what she said on Coinbase. Let me go on Twitter really quick. Coinbase Cathie. I don't think she said anything on Coinbase. What's the matter with you? Oh man. So Tesla closed at 672, not bad. This week the stock didn't really go anywhere. We closed like $10 under Monday's price. Coinbase closed at 263. Let's take a quick look at Ethereum because the crypto market does not close. Tesla with the Z. There we go. I don't think she said anything on Coinbase, guys. I can't find anything. So people on Twitter are saying that Cathie sounds confused. She seems lost. That she doesn't have confidence in anything she's saying. No, we'll wait for Monday. Um, so I think that's pretty much. Should we stream tomorrow? Should we stream Elon tomorrow, guys? Who would tune in if we stream tomorrow? Let's stream Dogecoin too. Maybe some other crypto. Good vibes to you all. Time to start happy hour. I'm already ahead of you, but this time I got coffee. Mine started early. I'll see you later, Tom. You have a great weekend. Tesla, yeah. Obviously, their biggest position of all. Tesla, baby. That'd be interesting to watch Elon tomorrow and stream Dogecoin price. See if we're right. I'm throwing my guess out there. I think it'll be a buy the rumors, sell the news. I think people are gonna sell tomorrow. That's just my little analysis. I could be wrong, and hopefully I'm wrong. What's going on, Benji? It's been a minute, Benji. I kind of read that she was talking. She looked lost. I mean, when your ETF is taking a blow like this, and people are just tuning on into what you're gonna say, I mean, she might be a little nervous. I don't know. I'm taking a guess. See you later, Metro. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later, William. Um, so I guess we'll do a night stream tomorrow. Saturday Night Live is at 8:30 Pacific here, so we might go live, see some Dogecoin, see the price action of crypto. But with that being said, I have to edit a video right now that I already filmed because I'm one step ahead today, baby. I wish I could include some of the ARC things, but there's no ARC because we did the video before she went on Cnbc. But that's pretty much it. What a week, what a week. Let's take a quick glance at Bitcoin and Ethereum really quick. Bitcoin can't pass 58. Anybody see this? The resistance here on Bitcoin around 58K. Maybe I could go on Saturday Night Live. Maybe one day in the not so distant future. We'll be up there. We'll be up there. Ethereum 35, 35.18. I'm still predicting a drop on Ethereum to like 3,000, maybe 31.50. So I'm not biting. I'm not biting up here at these prices. I'm waiting for a massive drop. Let's wait for that drop. But yeah. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow, baby. Saturday night stream. Peace out, everybody. Have an amazing rest of your Friday, and I will see you